It's not about what you do that creates your worthiness. It's about what you decide. That's what creates your worthiness, my worthiness. And if you say today, I decide that there is no way anybody can rock my boat when I'm standing in the sea of glory. Nobody can rock my boat when I'm believing and feeling that I am divinity. You decide that. Some person does something, whether it's your boss, whether it's in traffic, whether it's a phone call, maybe it's a card that you stumble upon from somebody, and it really tests and tempts you to regress into the way you used to be, to regress into the emotions that do not serve your now becoming powerful you. And that's why I have this for you today. Own your power. Life-giving healing practices when your day is going to it. Because here's the deal. You cannot change the world. You can only change you. And sometimes when we are defending or feel we should defend what we know to be more true for us, we stir up those emotions and we rehearse those emotions. We rehearse the madness, the anger, the disgust, the disdain. And the more we rehearse and practices, the more they live inside of you. And that sour milk stays in your mouth for days. And you're repeating it. And you're remembering when he said, she said, they said. And here's the thing you don't realize, my loves. That practice, that rehearsal, is you regurgitating the things that you don't want to live right now, the emotions you don't want to feel right now. So that's why we have this for you. Own your power. Life-giving healing practices for when your day is going to There are fools in this world, my loves, everywhere you look. And sometimes, let's tell the truth, sometimes that fool is the person in your mirror. Because for some moments, you and I sometimes, in our healing journey, we forget that we are so powerful. We forget and we are tempted. We are tempted to allow somebody who's having a bad day or who is feeling insecure about their life, about themselves. We allow them to work out their insecurity, their self-doubt inside of us. For example, you come upon somebody and they see you coming into the door of the supermarket and they don't hold the door open for you. So you feel tempted to correct that behavior. Or you're in traffic and somebody cuts you off, happened to me this evening, cuts you off and they want to just go blazing through and you're tempted to go after them and let them know how you feel. Or your boss wants you to work late, but you said you have to pick up your son, your daughter, take them to soccer, and they don't have any empathy because they don't get it, and you want to defend that. My loves, here's what I'm trying to tell you. Every time that you and I feel and believe we have to clarify, explain, defend what we know to be more true for us, that what? You deserve the honor and respect of what you want to do that feels good to you. Taking your son to soccer. There's no question. There's no conversation. That's it. That's how you feel. You know that's good and true for you. You explain it once and you move on. Next, the person in traffic, the fool that's cutting you off, let that person be, because they will come upon their full stop. FULLSTOP, whether it's them or the traffic light or the police, that's their behavior. But every time you and I step away from the stability and the knowing that we are worthy because we are, every time we practice old, stale things and thoughts in our mind. Oh, I should have done that. Or why is he such a fool to be cutting me off? Or why doesn't my boss understand? Every time we repeat that and we run that thought, like we're running on the treadmill, that thought on the treadmill in our minds, the more it lives within us. The more it lives within us, and it knocks us off our stability to know that we are worthy. Let's say that again. Every time we do that, it knocks us off our stability to know that we are worthy. And we practice what? Low level, lackful. Don't feel good about myself. Don't feel worthy enough practices. And we're not here for that. Own your power. Life-giving healing practices when your day is going to shh. Number 2. That moment right there that you're feeling, experiencing that person that's coming upon you with that, and it's causing you to feel anger coming through. It's causing you to be frustrated. It's causing you to even blame and shame yourself. That situation right there, remember this, it's temporary. It's a moment that you can recalibrate. It's a moment that you can shift. Here's why. We must be unwilling, meaning no time, no how. We must be unwilling to let somebody else's issues, challenges, bad behavior, temper, tantrum, invite us to their sour party. We must be unwilling to join that sour party. That sour party ain't for you and me because we have a higher perspective. We have a higher purpose. We have a higher mission. What is that mission? Say it with me. Worthy. For us to practice worthy, we got to remember we have a higher mission. Say it again. We have a higher perspective. This is just temporary, this temper tantrum. You don't have to participate, my love. Your choice matters. You can allow that person to celebrate their emotions that they're having, celebrate in quotations, because, hey, that's how they're feeling. You do not have to join that party, because the worst thing that you can do, if you come upon an angry person, if you come upon a sour person, if you come upon an ungrateful person, and some people just love, and have been doing it so many years of their life that they don't know how else to be. They are just sour. Let's say the words miserable. They like that companion of misery. We ain't here for that. So, the experience that you're having, the interaction that you're having when you come upon that person, temporary. Temporary. Your worthy is eternal. Your worthy is eternal, and that's what your life is about. Every day, some part of your life, you will come upon a challenge, let's call it that we're ready for, baby. You will come upon a challenge where you are invited to own your power. Life-giving healing practices when your day is going to shh it. Yes, because it happens to us all the time. Every day, all day, every day. Now, next thing. Number 3. Suppose you encounter this person or you come upon a birthday, an anniversary, a family member, a friend, a text, a movie. It's okay, number 3, to step away. It's okay to disconnect, to disengage. It's okay to block the person's number, to unsubscribe from the movie that you've been watching, the magazine, to block the news feed. It's okay to step away. It's okay to decide this experience is unhealthy, unhelpful to me. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? Validation from that other person? Validation from the special girl who is happy and everybody loves and is the most popular in the world club? That validation? Or does my worthy, eternally worthy, matter more? You can step away. You can choose to step away if you're called to. But sometimes, let's tell the truth, some of us have been practicing practicing and training for the most popular, most likable, most lovable person in the world pageant that we don't realize, and that was me too, we don't realize how much that's hurting us. Because for you to call in what you want, which is your worthy, your power, you've got to make space for it. And if it's cluttered with all these things that are not helping you to stay up and up and up and up in that elevated emotion of knowing that you are worthy, then my loves, you are the clutterer. You are the hoarder of all the things that you do not want. Let's make space. We are not hoarders of what we do not want. We are celebrators of all that we need, and we are ready all day, every day, to learn, to listen in, and understand what's worthy for us is worthy for us, not for somebody else, because only you can feel your feelings. Yes? So that was number 3, step away. Feel free to step away. Own your power. Life-giving healing practices when your day is going to it. Yes, yes, yes. Happens to all of us, my love. Happen to all of us. Next thing, last thing. Sometimes you're in a meeting, you're at work, you're in a relationship, you're in a conversation, and somebody in that conversation just loves to bring up long time stories about this thing, and it's something that you feel in your body. Or you don't want to be a part of this conversation, they're just so negative. Or in a meeting and they're just rambling and it's not productive, and you cannot leave that meeting because, let's say, you're at work or you're on a train. Remember that you can choose in that moment to mentally check out. You cannot physically step away, but you can mentally check out. So here's what I invite you to do. Feel free, if you're welcome, to practice this as well. While they're having that discussion that you know is not helpful, that it's negative, that makes you feel uncomfortable, or you just know the energy is maybe toxic, just call up something else in your mind. Or remember something that you love. Remember that day in the park when you went walking and you discovered that new squirrel. I don't know. When you saw that new plant blooming in your backyard, or when your son made a note and left it under your pillow. You think of something else. Think of that girls' trip that you went on. Think of a smell that you love. My loves, you have the power to choose any given moment to own your power. Life-giving healing practices when your day goes to shh. Life-giving healing practices when your day is going to shh. Because here's the secret that nobody may have told you. Most of your life, most of our lives will be spent in the journey of understanding how we can own and stand in the stability of our power, even when life is throwing a tantrum, even when the hurricanes of the past come up, even when somebody comes upon you in traffic. Most of our life, we will be practicing how we own our power. Yes. Most of our lives will be spent in our practicing our power. Knowing that regardless of what's happening around us, you can still feel your power, your worthy, by staying locked into your knowingness that God's got your back. God's got your back. The universe got your back. That all the power in the world that created this earth has your back and is there to support you, feeling good about you. The universe is on your side, my loves. So when you come upon all these challenges in life, which happens to us all day, this is what happens. When you can come home and you say, wait a minute. What do I know to be more true than this fool in traffic, than my boss who will never get it because I have a kid and they don't have a child and they don't know how it is to balance or try to balance that? What do I know to be more true for me? What do I know to be more delicious and feel good for me? My loves, that's why we have this video for you. Own your power. Life-giving healing practices for when your day is going to shh. Most of your life will be spent with you, not your boss, not your kids, not the fool in traffic. And your memories will come through. You will see a post, all of that will come through to you and tempt you to disown your power, tempt you to practice thoughts, to rehearse old-time things that no longer have a place in your life. That's where you own your power. Life-giving healing practices when your day is going to shh. You are worthy every day to feel good about you. Why? Because you're worthy. It's not about what you do that creates your worthiness. It's about what you decide. That's what creates your worthiness, my worthiness. And if you say today, I decide that there is no way anybody can rock my boat when I'm standing in the sea of glory. Nobody can rock my boat when I'm believing and feeling that I am divinity. You decide that. Then nobody can rock your boat. And then, last thing, here's what I say. If somebody happens to rock your boat and for some moment you dip and you slip and you happen to forget that you are God made, and slowly you realize, that's what's happening. Because you may not have an awareness. You may be so locked into that self-defense mode and you're giving them your opinion, you may not realize. But at some point you may come back through to that awareness where you actually see yourself and you reflect on that conversation. Here's what I say. That person has just given you a great gift. Yes, that fool in traffic, all the people that I just told you who will challenge your worthiness position, you say, thank you. You've allowed me to practice what I know to be more true for me. You've allowed me. It's like they became the treadmill that you were able to run upon so that you remember. Let me practice. Let me get in the motion. Let me feel my muscle moving forward. Let me feel my brain and energy pouring through my body. Let me remember the shiny glory that I can create at any given moment, and you can spit them out. The thought that they brought into your mind, into your consciousness, spit it out. You don't need that in your head telling you you're this or you're that, or you're not good enough, or you should believe this, or you should say that. So you can spit it out. You can spit it out. All right, my loves? Because sometimes we got to get our bodies in on the act, honey, all the way for us to remember, for us to fully get on board with our promises to ourselves. Own your power. Life-giving healing practices when your day is going to shh. My loves, if this has touched your soul, trust your soul. One-on-one healing sessions are available this month. You let me know. You send me a message. You comment below, because we could go as far as you need to become your relief, because sometimes we need extra help. And I've been there, and you may be there, and you may come upon a path in your life where you are there. Trust your soul. One-on-one healing practices where we go even deeper, helping you to recalibrate your energy so that regardless of what happening in your life, big or small trauma, past or present, future that you may be calling in, whatever you want, you can make real. Goodness is here for you. Send me a message if you want to get one-on-one. Trust your soul. Inner healing sessions, 90-minute healing with me. When? Peace. You are worthy, always and forever.